In the latest Transformers crossover, we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Party Wallop. Yes, Hasbro and Nickelodeon have come together to give us a turtle who changes into a battle van. Probably so that they can chase the Stranger Things pizza truck and, get pizza. But yes, this is the latest collaboration, and it's also a 40th anniversary for the Turtles, it looks like. So 40 and 40 is 80. I don't know. Anyways, I'm Captain Kyle. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you've been watching for a while, thanks for coming back and supporting me. This is awesome. And I am going to open this guy up, and we are going to see if he's got ninja skills as well as transforming skills. Be right back. So this is not a box that you can easily just open and possibly put them back in. So let's see. Might have to rip it open. And, scissors might come in handy because there is tape. This is the furthest thing from plastic-free packaging that Hasbro has put out in a long, long time. Yes, there is no touching this figure in its package. Though I would laugh if I went to Target and found one of these repackaged with like an actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle instead of the toy. Because we've all seen those pictures of people making sometimes hilarious changes to the figure inside and then returning it. All right, he's coming out. He's coming out, and holy moly, things are spilling all over the place. This is a project. So what is interesting about this toy is, yes, it is one Transformer, but they have masks, so he could be any of the Turtles. And I'm gonna lift this up carefully and try to zoom in so you can see all the accessories that come with it. Nunchucks, sais, apparently a extendable staff, swords, and other pieces. Now, in the box, back here, you have instructions and our normal city piece paper. So, these things fly out real easy, but this guy is strapped in pretty well. So we will snip him out. Now, I did actually see one of these at a con. It was quite pricey. I don't know how they get things early. I think I managed to get a road pig early because I ordered from AliExpress, so I had to pay a little bit more. But ordinarily, yeah, I can't really get things early, so I don't know how that vendor got it early, but he had them. All right, so the accessories, nunchucks. I can't do the nunchucks at this size. I have regular size ones. I can use those pretty well. Again, the swords, the very violent weapons of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the sais, that came apart, but I think I can pop it back together. There we go, a bow staff, kinda. I don't know what that is. LED light, pizza, but I think they're still gonna chase the Stranger Things van. Tops of the head for all 4 different turtles. You got a spoiler, and you got the front. So let's take a look at the instructions and see how we can outfit this guy. Interesting. So you can currently take this, put over the front so he looks like Optimus Turtle. You can also take it and using this little piece inside as a peg, you can put it on his arm and it can be a shield. And the spoiler you can put on the back for storage, and I imagine that's where it goes when he's transformed. And the pizza go on the shield front of the truck. It looks like a manhole cover on the other side. It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it, and there it is. Now all the weapons, looks like some of them can store underneath, and you can store all the faces under here too. So you can store the bow staff under there, the turtle heads under here, like so. Oh, this sensor goes there, whatever that is. We're gonna get into the posability and all that stuff. The sais plug in by the wheels. The swords plug into the side of this weird looking backpack. And finally, you can put the nunchucks under his 80s shoulder pads. So there he is, the nameless turtle, because we haven't put a head on him yet. All right, let's take a look here. I'm taking out the heads, and I'm gonna remove these weapons, because first we're gonna over posability. I'm gonna remove some of the weapons, but after posability, we're going to put him as each of the turtles. But all right, there he is on the turntable of doom. You can take a look at him from all angles. He definitely has kibble on the back, but let's see how he poses. And they're ninjas, so they better be able to do a full Jean-Claude Van Damme, or there is something very wrong with this boy. And there he is, full Jean-Claude Van Damme. The backpack even kind of keeps him stable in that position, so very good. Now, ankle swivels. He's got them. Pretty generous, so yes, can be very stable in a wide stance. Now they're ninjas, so they should be able to kick forward. I'd expect better from a ninja, even if he is a turtle. kick back, you got kibble in the way, so gotta kind of shift that into a side kick, but not that high. You gotta use both legs to get it up there. Bends at the knee, but you kind of gotta move the wheel out of the way. Swivels all the way around. They twist at the waist. I'm calling them they, because we are legion. We are many. How do you guys expect to beat me? Good answer. Good answer. It doesn't really have an ab crunch. The arms with the shoulder pads go all the way around. Bends at the elbow. Definitely swivels. Can go off to the side. So you got to watch the shoulder pads. So yeah, good posability in the arms. And the head spins all the way around. Now, the top of the head comes off, so you can put a masked face on there. Now what they've done is the mask goes all the way around, but it loops up for the eyes. So we have Raph with his kind of pathetically small size in this case. Size, not size, but the size is pathetic. Oh, the fist twist, by the way, which is good because, you know, dynamic posing. Now, if we make him into Donatello with the purple, I believe. I watched Turtles growing up, but I sometimes, other than Raph, I mix up the colors. So let's take out his bow staff, because I still have that in storage here. And when you're unfolding it, it can very easily pop apart, so just be aware of that. But there he is with a way too small bow staff. I mean, I'm not saying this is not clever, but his bow staff should be much longer. I mean, hell, Aang could outreach him at this point, and his is just a glorified kite. So yeah, the little hinges pop apart very easily. Leo! I have a cat named Leo. There's Leo, and we can give him the swords. Though if we were doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 of the original good movies, then we'd have to give them like food and bread and other non-violent things. They couldn't really use their ninja weapons, which, you know, was kind of stupid. But all right. And then, lastly, but not leastly, Mikey. Oh, Mikey Michelangelo, who has too small of nunchucks. Even for him, they're too small. I mean, they're way too small for me. A fellow chucker, eh? Keep practicing. So there they are. They can be any of the turtles that you choose. Or could be generic turtle. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that you can flip up the cover on the front on his belt, and you can switch it from blank to the initial of the turtle that you have the head on for. Just make sure it's lined up properly, but they have all of them in there, and yeah, it just adds a little something, which is nice. I'm gonna put the head of Raph, because many people out there find him to be favorite because of his attitude. I lost a sigh, then it is gone. But I can get it back. Let it go. Bam! All right, let's put the Opta cover on, and that's the first part in transforming him, though I almost forgot. He's about 6¾ about almost 7 inches tall. I mean, a team up between the Turtles and the Transformers would be kind of cool. I don't know if they've done that anywhere in the comics. I mean, they've had a team up between Transformers and Star Trek, for God's sakes, so one never knows. Do one. All right, one more spin on the turntable, and let's get him into vehicle mode. All right, there is, what stupid name do they give him? Party Wallop in his van mode. Battle van with guns on the top. I mean, the van doesn't look bad itself, I will say, and I guess it's appropriate for a turtle. It's very much a shell former. All these covers come down, it's got a shell on the back, and things pop out pretty easily, and it doesn't feel quite as solid as some of the Transformers that I'm used to. I mean, it's a cool looking van, I guess, but honestly, I'm not impressed. Basically, these things flip out to come down, these things flip out to come down, these flip over, and then you have to line everything up, push in slots. I mean, I guess it's okay, but it just feels very much like shell former. And these things are everywhere where you see a joint, not just in the weapons, but that stuff can pop off so easily. And does it stay in place? Not perfectly. And honestly, with the directions, I kind of got partway through and said, I'm just gonna figure it out, and figured it out, because the instructions were not the best. All right, let's check out the roll test. All right, the roll test is actually pretty good. All right, so he may be able to catch up to the Stranger Things van and steal all the pizza. But I don't know, it just looks blocky. Things don't stay quite the way I would hope. I mean, there's posts and stuff, but yeah, it doesn't feel super quality. And I think part of that is a licensing deal that Hasbro has with Nickelodeon to sell it for a relatively reasonable price, but they skimped on, just it doesn't feel super quality. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're a Turtles fan, I definitely recommend you get it. And I'll put links in the description, and hopefully you can nab one at a much cheaper price than some vendors at cons will sell it for. He's a van, and he's still got Mikey's head, and no, he's got Raph's head in there. So you can transform it with any of the heads. About 5 inches long, slightly more. And again, the rolling is good, but it just doesn't feel super quality to me. You might have a different opinion. If you got one, let me know what you think, but not the pride and joy of my collection. But I had fun figuring that out, and I hope you had fun watching. And if you're enjoying this content, by all means, feel free to subscribe. That'd be awesome. And while you're debating about this crossover battle van, why don't you take a look at this video over here, which is what they'd be chasing, which is a Stranger Things van, which I actually like a little bit more. Also comes with pizza. And we will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.